is next. And good afternoon, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to the Sod Poodles of Amarillo, Texas. It is the first game of our 4-game set, the visiting Midland Rockhounds, and your Amarillo Sod Poodles. Series continues at noon at 2:05 and 2:05 on Tuesday. Wednesday, we conclude our 4-game set with Midland for the Midland Rockhounds that take on the Arkansas Travelers. Was about to say visiting, but they're not at home. So go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that on any smartphone. Well, we are fixing to get under starting lineups our first ever game in good old Amarillo, Texas. But first, we are going to check the weather for our 1 o'clock game for Amarillo. There is a slight chance of scattered thunderstorms this evening, but gotta say it is probably scattered. Amarillo, partly cloudy. As we get started with today's starting lineups, here it is. The visiting Midland Rockhounds batting order. And then here is the Amarillo Sod Poodles batting order. There's today's starting lineups. And we're underway for our first game of our 4-game series. Amarillo Sod Poodles and Midland Rockhounds.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Gary Samuel, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, Richard Hester. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
For Midland, the center fielder, Richard Hester.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Digging in, Alfonso Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joseph Cheney.
So coming to the plate, Joseph Cheney. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
No balls and one strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Sellers comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Benjamin Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off the
half
ball
of the
game
first.
this afternoon, the shortstop, number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Herrera. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in now, Herschel Ivey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken. Strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but three fair usually
The
turns
first
into a
baseman,
knock.
Todd Smart.
In now, Todd Smart. In there, now the throw is not going to get him as he swings second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Ivy leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a
Batting
guy in
fourth,
scoring position.
the
Those are the
designated
times
hitter,
you really want to see a
Howard
guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Howard Manning, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Gossett is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Corbin Joseph. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Corbin Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Smart moving to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
At the plate, Howard Farrell, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Ken Aoki. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games.
Batting
First
seven.
5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are
catcher.
when the count is
Number
even.
31.
They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Stepping in, Brock Jackson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Ready with the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The set and the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Omar Maroa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Omar Maroa.
Here's the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1 strike.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Hester is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it
Batting
looks like
fifth.
the first run of the game
The
could be
third
coming
baseman,
pretty soon.
Alexi
He got a pitch that he liked, and
Cabral.
he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Into the box now, Alexi Cabral. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter,
Batting
where you
seven.
get that base hit
The
to give your
catcher,
team the lead. You have to
Ricky
feel good when you get down to first
Patterson.
base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Richie Patterson. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Cabral aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Felipe
Digging in,
Delgado.
Felipe Delgado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Delgado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Again, he sends it out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one
Batting
of the main
nine.
backbones for
The
them
second
out on
base.
the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Now at the plate, Derek Sellers. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Left side. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Marcos
Leading off
Herrera,
for
and
Midland,
they'll need him to get
the right
something
fielder,
going here.
Marcos Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just inside. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richard Hester.
Riding in once again, Richard Hester. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll to...
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alfonso Velasquez.
Ready for another chance? Alfonso Velasquez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Herrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Heading out towards shallow right. Baroa moving in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, Joseph Shaney.
In now, Joseph Cheney, and he hits it hard to the right side. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
Stepping into the box, Corbin Joseph, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Benjamin Santiago. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, Herschel Ivy.
Coming to the plate now, Herschel Ivy. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hester sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Smart.
Now at the plate, Todd Smart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. We all want to fly, but it all takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky, you can do it all the time. Now to the plate, Howard Farrell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Howard Farrell.
First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Ken Aoki, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
At the plate, Steve Meyer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there.
Number 31.
The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Brock Jackson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Marcos Herrera, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
leading it off,
Manning.
The designated hitter, Howard Manning.
The pitch. In there for strike one.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, It's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped high in the air. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Omar Baroa.
Into the box now, Omar Baroa. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's safe.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during
Now
the game.
batting,
That's
third
his second
baseman,
triple, so obviously
Alexi.
he's seeing the ball
Good
great,
roll.
and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And he'll step off and go to third here. Runner back standing. In now, Alexi Cabral. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First time up. Ready with the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Patterson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now
Everybody wants up
the
at
left
the plate
fielder,
right now. They're feeling
Billy
frisky.
Bay.
They're all pulling the trigger early,
Delgado.
and it's working.
Into the box, Felipe Delgado, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Swing and a looper to left. Aoki moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Richard Hester. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Alfonso Velasquez is on deck. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, shortstop, Alfonso.
Striding into the box, Alfonso Velasquez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Slider laid off for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Joseph Cheney.
Stepping up to the plate, Joseph Cheney, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball one.
Ball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Ivy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box.
Leading
Derek
off,
Sellers.
the second baseman, Derek Sellers.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 28.
In now, Benjamin Santiago. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Joseph backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Herschel Ivy.
Stepping into the box, Herschel Ivy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left as they extend the lead a bit. It's now 3-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now batting, first
Into
baseman,
the box now, Todd Smart, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Farrell is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-1. Striding in, Corbin Joseph. He's batting cleanup in this one, but
Leading
will
off
get us
for
started
Midland,
here in the inning as they look to wake up
Corbin
the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That was actually a well-executed fastball into in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Howard Farrell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Joseph is on his way home. The relay throw.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
In now, Ken Aoki. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Meyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
31.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
now
please.
Out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound.
Cutler.
And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Into the box, Brock Jackson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Marcus Herrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcos Herrera, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Meyer at second with 2 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. One and two. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding forward now is the DH.
Leading it off,
Howard Manning.
the designated hitter,
0 for 2 thus far.
Manning.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Herrera. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Omar Baroa.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Omar Baroa already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Farrell over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alexi Cabral.
At the plate, Alexi Cabral earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Richie Patterson would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. is in there. A called strike 3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Leading
stepping
off,
in,
Midland,
Richard Hester. He'll look to bounce back
Richard
after striking out his last time
Hester.
up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ivy on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Alfonso Velasquez.
Digging in to try it again, Alfonso Velasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing
Joseph
in now, Joseph
Cheney.
Cheney. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he just blasts
Now
this
batting,
thing down the left
second
field
baseman,
line. I thought it
Corbin
might bend foul,
Joseph.
but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Corbin Joseph, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Cheney, the runner at second with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Howard
Stepping in,
Farrell.
Howard Farrell. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled down the line. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one's in the dirt.
1-2 is the count.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Richie Patterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Your
Ronald
attention, please.
Hernandez gets the
Now
call from the pen
Midland.
to take over on the
Number
mound and start the
26.
home 7th.
Ronald Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Herrera. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Felipe Delgado.
So stepping in, Felipe Delgado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside
now
part of the plate, but probably
baseman,
too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in, Derek Sellers. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ken Aoki, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Meyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now 5-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Your attention, please.
Kaiser gets the call
Now
as he'll pitch with one gun in the top of the 8th.
Kaiser. Now batting,
Stepping
number 31.
In now, Brock Jackson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Cabral into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
In now, Marcos Herrera, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. towards shallow right. Baroa moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richard Hester.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richard Hester, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Sellers waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, Benjamin Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more. Slow roller left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
out. Now batting, the center fielder, Herschel Ivy.
Into the box now, Herschel Ivy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Todd Smart.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Smart. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Alfonso Velasquez will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Heading out towards shallow right. Baroa is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Joseph Cheney.
Digging in, Joseph Cheney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't
Now
try and
batting,
do too much.
the
He stayed
second
in there
baseman,
and just drove it back up the
Corbin
middle.
Joseph.
Into the box, Corbin Joseph, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strike.
A good hitter looked
The
at bad,
first baseman,
but that's
number
what
9.
happens when you can bring that fastball
Howard.
and ride it in on the
Farrell.
inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Howard Farrell. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pitch out.
1 ball, 1
Nothing
strike.
doing. Right side, but it's well foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delgadio has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howard Manning. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Omar.
Now in the box, Omar Baroa. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
No, that's
fastball well outside. Manning gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Manning rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, this is a
now
lesson
batting,
for all those
third
pitchers
baseman,
out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Alexi Cabral, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Hester. 1 out. Long throw to third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Richie Patterson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richie Patterson. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on third. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once
Wellington.
again, Felipe Delgado.
Delgado.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slap hard the opposite way. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. In to score from third, the tying run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Back, second
Boy,
baseman.
D-Row, talk about
Garrett.
definition of clutch
Miller.
coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Popped him up. Velasquez moving to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.
Ladies
Carlos
and gentlemen,
Hernandez
your
takes
attention
the
please.
mound as he'll be the first
Now
man to
pitching.
pitch here in extra
Carlos
innings.
Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Ken Aoki. He got called out
Leading
on
off
strikes
for
his
Midland.
last time through.
The left
Yeah,
fielder.
Matty, and hopefully he
Yeah.
got it out of his system.
Hey,
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sellers is up with it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve Meyer.
Making his way to the plate, Steve Meyer. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to flip on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hernandez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has
Now
good
batting,
wheels off base.
number 31.
And that's just what they...
In now, Brock Jackson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the wind, the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
1-2 on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. So the lineup flips over and digging in Benjamin Santiago. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Herschel Ivey, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Todd Smart, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Right there. Took base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Howard Manning, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Marcos Herrera.
Leading off for Midland, the right fielder, Marcos Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richard.
So striding in,
Hester.
Richard Hester. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling
now
on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Alfonso Velasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. One and 0 count. The pitch fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Digging in and looking for more. Omar
leading
Baroa.
off.
Great line for him in this one. A couple of triples and a double thus far.
Baroa.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Oliver
attention, please.
Wallace takes over
Now
now to start the home
Midland.
11th, and he's
Number
looking to get
26,
this one to the visiting
Oliver
12.
Wallace.
first pitch of the at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Yeah, the guy's
Now
been on
batting,
fire
third
lately, hitting
baseman,
anything close, so
Alexi
I think this is the way to go here.
Cabral.
Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Alexi Cabral. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody
Now batting,
out.
catcher.
He had him on the ropes
Ricky
right there. Count leverage, 2
Patterson.
strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Richie Patterson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 pitch lifted down the line in left, and that's a fair ball, and they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones.
And the Sod Poodles win it.
Fashion. What a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse.
A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. Carlos Hernandez is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
And today's ball game comes
now
to
is
a
our
close
final line
as
score.
the
First, for your
Amarillo
victorious home
Sod
team,
Poodles
6 runs on
take a
13
one-run
hits. No
victory
errors. They left
over
6
the
men on
Midland
base.
Rockhounds.
Time of the ball
Midland
game, 3 hours
tries to
and
fight
43
back
minutes.
fire with fire. The Sod Poodles
Thank you
come
for joining
back
us here
and
this afternoon. And we remind
evidently
you to please
take
drive home
them
safely.
down a one-run victory. Well, tomorrow might be another game, but we think we're going to do it later this evening. Then take the day off tomorrow to rest up. And we'll be back on Monday afternoon as we take the third game of a 4-game set. The Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Well, let's tell you about yesterday's score against San Antonio and Oklahoma City. As yesterday, the Missions lost a 5-4 victory. Well, the Oklahoma City Dodgers won that ball game. And most likely, I'm just probably getting you confused. Well, never mind. It was a 3-4 loss over San Antonio. And pardon me, that would be a correction right there. San Antonio 3, Oklahoma City 4, as the Missions fail that one. But tonight will be game 3 of their 5-game road series in Oklahoma City. Well, as the Rockhounds lost 4-1 last night, and now tonight will be another night for the Rockhounds in Frisco on first pitch. Well, we might have another game tonight, or we may do it tomorrow night, but you know, we will be live again for Sod Poodles baseball. Well, the visiting Midland Rockhounds takes the loss, and Amarillo takes the win. So we'll be right back here on Amarillo Sod Poodles baseball, and most likely we will conclude today's game with runs, hits, and errors. You're listening to Amarillo Baseball, home of your Amarillo Sod Poodles. We now take you back to the game for today's runs, hits, and errors. So as the Rockhounds take the loss 5-6, as Amarillo takes the win, and the home crowd goes home happy. For the Amarillo fans of the Sod Poodles. Well, the win goes to Amarillo's pitcher, Carlos Hernandez. And the loss for Midland goes to the pitcher, Oliver Wallace. Well, before we go for today, and we might see you again this evening for another game, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles. 6 runs on 13 hits and no errors. For the Midland Rockhounds, 5 runs, 15 hits, and no errors. This game was recorded at a good hour of 3 hours and 45 minutes as we go through this ball game today. Now, if there was more innings for Midland and Amarillo tied with the score 5-5, we would have had the top of the 12th to deal with if Amarillo failed to push the runs in. But gotta say, they loaded up the bases and they took the run and they won by 1 run. Well, this will just about do it for today, and most likely if we see you this evening, that's great. We'll be back for more Amarillo Sod Poodles baseball as we take on the Midland Rockhounds for a second game. So 1-0 for the good guys. This one's for them. The Amarillo Sod Poodles 6, the visiting Midland Rockhounds 5. You're listening to Amarillo Baseball, home of your Amarillo Sod Poodles. We now take you back to your regularly scheduled program.